Hello and welcome. I want you to think about a moment from your day. Maybe it was this morning when you stood at the bottom of a flight of stairs and took a deep breath before starting the climb. Or perhaps it was reaching for something on the top shelf, feeling that familiar twinge in your shoulder. It's that tiny moment of hesitation, isn't it? The one where your body sends a little signal that things aren't quite as easy as they used to be. That hesitation can grow. It can mean saying no to a walk in the park with your grandchildren, worrying about navigating a crowded grocery store, or feeling a little less confident and independent in the home you love. It's the quiet fear that these small limitations might become big ones. We're told this is just a normal part of getting older, something we simply have to accept. But what if I told you that nature has provided a simple, delicious, and powerful way to fight back? What if one small, daily habit could help your mind feel sharper, your vision clearer, your heart stronger, your joints calmer, and your whole system run more smoothly? Today, we're not talking about a complicated regimen or an expensive supplement. We're talking about the humble blueberry and the 5 scientifically backed ways it can help you turn back the clock on some of aging's most frustrating signs. If you're looking for a community dedicated to aging with strength and joy, consider subscribing. We'd love to have you. Let us know in the comments. What's one activity you'd love to do with more ease and confidence? Your story matters here. Let's start with the place where our sense of self resides, our brain. We all have those moments. You walk into a room and completely forget why you're there. You struggle to find a word that's right on the tip of your tongue. These little brain fogs can be unnerving. They make us worry about our memory, our sharpness, and our ability to stay engaged with the world. This isn't just a feeling. There's a process happening inside called oxidative stress. Think of it like a form of biological rust that accumulates in our brain cells over the years, slowing down the connections that allow us to think, remember, and learn. This is where blueberries step in as our brain's best friend. They are packed with a special class of antioxidants called anthocyanins. These are the natural compounds that give blueberries their deep, beautiful blue-purple color. But their real beauty is what they do inside our bodies. Imagine these anthocyanins as a team of microscopic gardeners for your brain. They travel through your bloodstream, cross the protective blood-brain barrier, and get to work. They actively seek out and neutralize that cellular rust, cleaning up the pathways so your brain signals can fire more quickly and clearly. Studies, like those published in the Annals of Neurology, have shown that older adults who eat berries regularly have slower rates of cognitive decline, the equivalent of being up to 2.5 years younger mentally. It's not about preventing aging, but about preserving function. It's about feeling confident in conversation, remembering the details of a cherished story, or mastering a new hobby. The practical part is beautifully simple. A handful, about 1 cup a day, is all it takes. Fresh or frozen, it doesn't matter. In fact, freezing can make some of those powerful anthocyanins even more available to your body. Sprinkle them on your morning oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or simply enjoy them as a sweet, refreshing snack. You are quite literally feeding your memories. Now, let's move from how we see the world in our minds to how we see it with our eyes. As the years go by, the world can seem to get a little dimmer, a little fuzzier. Reading the fine print on a prescription bottle becomes a challenge. Driving at night feels more intimidating because of the glare from oncoming headlights. These are common complaints, and they're often tied to the health of a tiny, precious part of your eye called the retina. The retina is incredibly sensitive and relies on a network of minuscule blood vessels to function. Just like in the brain, oxidative stress and inflammation can damage these delicate structures over time, contributing to conditions like macular degeneration and cataracts. The same vibrant anthocyanins that protect our brain act as a powerful shield for our eyes. Think of them as internal sunglasses. They help strengthen the tiny capillaries in the retina, improving blood flow and the delivery of vital nutrients. They also help your eyes regenerate a key compound called rhodopsin, which is critical for adapting to changes in light and for seeing clearly in the dark. This is why you might hear stories about pilots in World War II eating bilberry jam, a close cousin of the blueberry, to improve their night vision. While that might be a bit of a legend, the science behind it is solid. The antioxidants in blueberries genuinely support the structures responsible for sharp, clear sight. Beyond anthocyanins, blueberries are a wonderful source of vitamin C and vitamin E, two other antioxidant powerhouses that have been shown to protect the lens of the eye from the damage that leads to cataracts. So, what does this feel like in real life? It's the confidence to drive to a friend's house for dinner after the sun has set. It's the simple joy of being able to read your favorite book without straining. A daily handful of blueberries is an investment in protecting your window to the world. You can stir them into yogurt or cottage cheese for a vision-boosting lunch, or even gently simmer them down into a simple, sugar-free sauce to pour over a small scoop of vanilla ice cream. It's a delicious dose of protection for your precious eyesight. From the clarity of our vision, let's turn to the engine that powers our entire body, our heart. Nothing can cause more anxiety than a high blood pressure reading at the doctor's office. It's a silent issue that carries heavy weight, a number on a cuff that represents our risk for serious health problems. As we age, our blood vessels naturally become a bit stiffer and less flexible. Think of an old garden hose that's been left out in the sun. It's rigid and doesn't expand easily. When our arteries are like that, our heart has to work much harder to pump blood through them. And that increased force is what we call high blood pressure. This is where blueberries perform one of their most remarkable jobs. The compounds within them, particularly the anthocyanins we've been talking about, send a signal to the lining of our blood vessels, the endothelium, telling it to produce more of a molecule called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a vasodilator, which is a scientific way of saying it's a muscle relaxer for your arteries. It helps those stiff, rigid blood vessels to relax, widen, and become more pliable, more like a new, flexible hose. When your arteries are relaxed, blood can flow through with less resistance, and the pressure on your heart goes down. A landmark study published in the Journal of Gerontology had participants drink a concentrated blueberry drink daily for a month. The results were astounding. Their blood vessel function improved, and their systolic blood pressure dropped by an average of 5 points. That's a significant improvement, comparable to the effects of some blood pressure medications. Imagine the feeling of empowerment, knowing that a simple food can contribute so positively to your cardiovascular health. It's the feeling of walking up a hill and not feeling as winded, or the sense of relief when your doctor says, "Your numbers are looking great." Now, a crucial point. If you are on blood pressure medication or blood thinners, you must speak with your doctor before making any significant dietary changes. Blueberries are a powerful food. They are here to support, not replace, your medical care. A consistent daily cup is a wonderful, proactive step in caring for the heart that has carried you through a lifetime. Now, let's talk about something that dictates the quality of our every movement, our joints. Do you know that feeling first thing in the morning? When you swing your legs out of bed and your knees and hips send a stiff, creaky message, or the ache in your hands that makes opening a jar feel like a monumental task. This joint discomfort is driven by inflammation. While a little inflammation is good, it helps us heal from an injury. Chronic, low-grade inflammation is like a small fire that's always smoldering in your body. Over time, this constant fire wears away at cartilage and causes the pain and stiffness associated with arthritis. Blueberries are one of nature's most potent anti-inflammatories. Their rich antioxidant content, especially those anthocyanins, works to cool that internal fire. They help to dial down the body's inflammatory signals at a cellular level. Think of them not as a powerful painkiller that just masks the symptom, but as a gentle, consistent force that helps to resolve the underlying problem. By reducing that chronic, simmering inflammation, you're giving your joints a chance to feel better. You're reducing the swelling, easing the pain, and improving your overall mobility. What does this mean for your day-to-day life? It means getting up from your favorite armchair without that groan. It means bending down to weed your garden or play on the floor with your pet and feeling more fluid, more capable. Research has shown that people with osteoarthritis who consume blueberries regularly report less pain and stiffness and can even walk further and faster. The key here is consistency. A single bowl of blueberries won't magically cure arthritis, but making them a non-negotiable part of your daily routine can, over weeks and months, lead to a significant improvement in your comfort and freedom of movement. You can blend them into a smoothie with other anti-inflammatory ingredients like spinach and ginger, or simply enjoy a bowlful for dessert. It's a sweet treat that's actively working to soothe your body from the inside out. Finally, we arrive at a topic that is profoundly important for our daily comfort and overall health, yet often goes undiscussed: our digestive system. As we get older, our digestive tract can become a bit more sluggish. This can lead to irregularity, bloating, and a general feeling of being weighed down. A healthy gut is the foundation of a healthy body. It's where we absorb all the vital nutrients from our food, and it's home to trillions of bacteria that play a huge role in everything from our immune system to our mood. Keeping this system running smoothly is absolutely essential for our energy and vitality. Blueberries are a fantastic tool for gut health for two main reasons: fiber and polyphenol. First, the fiber. A cup of blueberries contains about 4 grams of fiber. This fiber acts like a gentle broom, sweeping through your digestive tract, helping to keep things moving regularly and preventing constipation. It adds bulk, which makes the whole process smoother and more efficient. But it's not just about the sweeping action. This fiber is also what's known as a prebiotic. This means it's food for the good bacteria living in your gut. This brings us to the second point: the polyphenol, which include our friends the anthocyanins. These compounds also feed our beneficial gut bacteria, helping them to thrive and multiply. Think of your gut as a garden. You want to plant lots of good seeds and pull out the weeds. The polyphenol in blueberries help the good bacteria flourish, which in turn helps to crowd out the less beneficial kinds. A healthy, balanced gut microbiome is linked to less inflammation throughout the body, a stronger immune system, and even better mental health. The result is a feeling of lightness and comfort. It's the freedom from worrying about digestive issues and the quiet confidence that comes from a system that is in balance. Adding that daily cup of blueberries is a simple, effective way to care for your internal ecosystem, ensuring you feel your best from the core. So, as we've seen, this small, unassuming berry is a true powerhouse. It's a guardian for your brain, helping to keep your memory sharp and your mind clear. It's a shield for your eyes, protecting your precious sight from the effects of time. It's a balm for your heart, helping to keep your blood pressure in a healthy range. It's a coolant for your joints, soothing the fires of inflammation. And it's a tonic for your gut, ensuring your entire system runs with comfortable regularity. This isn't about chasing a fantasy of eternal youth. It's about something much more valuable: maintaining your function, your independence, and your joy for life. It's about having the energy and ability to do the things you love with the people you love. The simple, Consistent act of enjoying a handful of blueberries each day is an act of profound self-care. It's a small step that creates a powerful ripple effect, touching nearly every aspect of your well-being. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a like and share it with a friend who might benefit. And be sure to subscribe to join our community, where we can all learn to age with health, vitality, and grace. Until next time, be well.